Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the Dream Hypothesis. Today, I want to talk about a type of dream that many people have experienced. The one I like to call the prison break dream. You know the one? It's the one where you're trying to escape from a jail, prison, or anything similar like that, and you're running through corridors and dodging guards and trying to get to freedom. So, a very interesting dream. I've seen many iterations of this dream in my life, whether it be a prison, popular prisons like Alcatraz or something like that, or maybe it's a war zone, uh, or maybe it's in the jungle. So it's all basically the same dream. See, these dreams can be very intense and exhilarating, and they often reflect a sense of being trapped or confined in our waking lives. They can be triggered by stress, anxiety, or a feeling of being stuck in a situation that we don't want to be in. But I'm not here to talk about how the dream comes to be or why the dream comes to be. I'm here to talk about how the dream works. And even though this dream has many similarities to the dream where you're being chased, it actually functions very differently. You see, in the dream where you're being chased, if you turn around to face your attacker, your chaser, the person that's trying to get you, the the dream tends to change for a more favorable outcome. But in these types of dreams, the prison break dreams, that's the opposite of what you want to do. Usually, I've noticed that whenever you get caught in these prison break dreams, what ends up happening is a reset essentially. It's like going back to a checkpoint, going back to a previous save type scenario, where you have to do the thing over and over again until you actually get free. It's very interesting how it's very similar yet works very differently. Now, even though it works very differently, its mechanics do have a similarity to some of the mechanics in the previous dream. For example, there isn't one thing I can tell you to like, oh, you can conquer this dream by doing X or doing Y. The point of the dream is to get away. Alright? I could give you some tips and tricks. For example, like I said in a previous episode, you want to use your dream legs, not your real legs. If you try to use your real life legs to run in the dream, you're just gonna exhaust yourself, and you essentially end up failing the dream because that's what this dream ends up being. It's more of a test of your creativity and resourcefulness in high stress and high octane situations. That's why whenever you fail in the dreams, you just go back to wherever you were. It's kind of funny. I don't know if that's how it works for everybody. That's how it always worked for me. Remember this. I didn't actually do much research. I don't do much research in these videos. These are all just hypotheses based on my personal experience. And it seems that whenever you get caught in these dreams, you just start over again, and you need to try to escape. The name of the game in these dreams is resourcefulness, creativity, stamina, and all these other things you need to escape from a prison. Usually, you don't have any prep time or time to prepare. It's usually just go and try not to get caught, like playing a game of tag. Which is why I say that it's very similar to the chase dream, except in this one you don't want to face the thing that's being chased. It's very interesting how dreams work like that, where they come up with very similar scenarios that work very differently. But the thing about the prison break dream is that it seems to be a very common experience from the little research I've done, where I've asked a couple people around, and it's not hard to see why. We all want a sense to feel free and in control of our lives, and when we feel like we're trapped or restricted in some way, our minds can turn to these types of dreams as a way of coping. So a way you can interpret just dreams and deal with them. It's one approach is to look at what's happening in the dream and see if it reflects any patterns or issues in your waking life. Are you feeling trapped in a job or a relationship or a video game? Honestly, video games these days can feel very trapping. I'm looking at you, League of Legends. Are you feeling like you don't have control over your own life? These are common themes that can manifest in the prison break dream. Helpful strategies to find a way to take control of your situation in your waking life. Not to give out too much life advice, but in the way our economy's been recently, many of us have been feeling very trapped. Many of us can't buy houses, can't move out. Uh, our jobs don't pay enough for us to essentially live. So I imagine these dreams are going to become way more common. It's you just gotta find ways to creative ways to find more freedom and flexibility in your daily routine. Taking action can help to reduce the frequency and intensity of these dreams, it seems. But this video wasn't very long, so there you have it, a quick overview of the prison break dream and what it might mean. Remember, dreams are a reflection of our subconscious thoughts and feelings, and they can be a powerful tool for self discovery and growth. As I said before, it's almost as if your subconscious is a little director that likes to make video games and movies for you to experience while you're asleep. Usually it's trying to tell you something, but whenever it can't really tell you anything, it might just make a dream or a movie, just a game or a movie, just so you can have fun. So you can have fun. Uh, oh, going back to one of my previous videos, a really good way to make sure you can break free in this prison break dreams is if you can be lucid. It tends to be allow you to be more creative when trying to escape these prison break dreams. It's kind of funny because if you let the dream go on autopilot, you may encounter the same one over and over and over again. You may go into the exact same dead end over and over again. But when you're lucid, you can actually think, oh, if I turn this corner, I'm gonna see a dead end. So let's see what else I can do. And this type of dream is one of those dreams that can be interpreted as a nightmare depending on your personality and what you're afraid of. As I've said before, I believe nightmares are more of a subjective kind of thing than an objective kind of thing. Like both two people can have the same kind of dreams, and one person can interpret it as a nightmare, and another person can interpret it as a enlightening experience. Nightmares are usually uh, point of view kind of thing, a subjective kind of thing. I wanted to say that before I end the video. But remember that by paying attention to our dreams and using them as a way of exploring our inner world, we can gain deeper understanding of ourselves and move towards a more fulfilling and meaningful life. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video, which might be about nightmares actually. Let me take a look at my notes. It might end up actually being about nightmares. Let's see. Recovered imposter syndrome. This is a prison break. Lucid dreaming. Why can't you punch in dreams? Being chased in your dreams. Ooh. I could do dreams where you are the hero. Or dreams where you are the villain. Or dreams where your teeth falls off. Many of these can be interpreted as nightmares or dreams, I guess. I don't know. I think I might do a video covering nightmares overall, and then just think about specific nightmares later on in different videos. I'm rambling now. I'll see you guys.